The biggest problem with trying to define religion is everybody already thinks they know what it means.
Religious practice precedes religious belief.
Religion is opium for the masses and whatever.
But religion is not just belief, it's also behavior, like ritual action, and it's also a communal sense of identity.
The blunt fact is, there is no official agreed upon definition of religion in scholarship or academia.
So if we want to understand religious identity, we need a more sophisticated framework that takes these other dimensions of religion into account.
Our category of religion is a modern term strongly shaped by the past 100 years of Western scholarship.
When we talk about religion, we all essentially know what it is that we're talking about, but as soon as we get down to actually defining it properly, things start to fall apart.
Scientology of religion. Is Jediism a religion? There is even a famous book that argues Coca-Cola is a religion.
Weber saw religion as more of a psychological phenomenon, as essentially the human attempt of creating meaning in a seemingly meaningless world.
What is more popular today is defining religion as a fundamentally social phenomenon.
Some say there are as many versions of a religion as there are adherents to that religion.
And in some Protestant Christian communities, belief is a big deal. The idea that we are saved through faith in Jesus Christ and not through good works.
A coping strategy to deal with difficult questions like death and the meaning of life.
Religion is not just what people think, religion is something that people do.
Religions are internally diverse, and that they change over time and place.
He succinctly defines religion as a unified system of beliefs and practices relative to sacred things. That is to say, things set apart and forbidden.
Durkheim, on the other hand, saw religion essentially as a social phenomenon.
Religion is not just belief, but it's also ritual and identity.
They are symbols under which a group of people can unite and which can increase and authenticate their sense of belonging and identity.
Religion is a form of custom that socializes individuals into a larger community.
Religion is much more about what we do rather than the things we believe.
These people aren't here just because they believe Jesus literally ascended into heaven 40 days after his resurrection. I'm sure many, if not most of these people do believe that. I'm sure some of them don't or don't care. But the point is they aren't here believing religion right now. They are here doing religion.
In other words, we as creatures do things first, and we rationalize our actions after the fact rather than the other way around.
You might assume a Christian attends church because they believe in one God Almighty and His Son Jesus Christ. The notion that belief drives belonging and behavior. But maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's their sense of cultural identity that keeps them coming back to church.
A religion is a system of symbols which act to establish powerful, pervasive, and long-lasting moods in men by formulating conceptions of a general order of existence and clothing those conceptions with such an aura of factuality that the moods and motivations seem uniquely realistic.
Religious beliefs and practices lend an aura of ultimate significance to society and the ideology that the society holds as important.
Religion can be many different things to different people, and and we can't be chained to a particular cultural perspective in our understanding of such a broad concept.
Half of people who self-identify as Jewish are not entirely confident that they believe in a God.
Belief is mainly a question of performative identity formation and social relationships.
Most American Catholics support the use of contraceptives and the ordination of women, contradicting the official Catholic doctrine on the issue.
The seemingly arbitrary categories of religion and culture are infinitely intertwined and at times can be one and the same thing.
Our beliefs don't come from our own rational interior thought.
The term religion, as we understand it, is a Western concept and very much colored by that context.
Religion is a fundamentally contested concept.
Our whole view of religion is heavily colored by Christianity.
It might be more helpful to think of religion as an analytical category of our own design.
But again, this is a very specifically Christian and even more so Protestant perspective of religion.
All of these definitions are coming from Western scholars from the past 100 years of history.
Religions always evolve and change.
Religion is a subjective analytical term whose meaning depends on the person using it and on the questions they use the term to illuminate.
The people who continually create and perform the religion are shaping it in new ways and adapting to new situations and contexts, whether they know it or not. Whether they know it or not.